I just watched a video about the baby mama. I'm not per se baby mama drama, but I have a 9-year-old and she's disabled. Her dad, I don't call him her dad because he's never been there. He's been there once when she was 3 months, once when she was 2 years old, and once when, that's about it. He haven't seen her in 5-6 years. And she's 9 now, just turned 9. Not so much on child support, just started receiving child support. They just enforced it. He didn't want to go to jail, so he decided to pay it March of 07. So I just started receiving child support. It's not a whole lot, but it's more than I had before. Due to the fact that she's disabled, we do have an income, so I guess that counts for something. I was doing everything. I'm still doing everything. I never asked him for anything. For the fact that she's disabled, I would think that she would get the attention of both parents, not just one. But didn't work out that way. I'm 32, he's 44, and my daughter's 9. But it's like, ever since my daughter was born, I had to grow up faster. Because I had to learn this. I had to know what medications to give her when she had her seizures, when to take her to the hospital, what to do, know all the questions that the doctors ask. And all he wants to know is she walking and talking. You can hear in the background. My daughter doesn't talk, but she communicates in her own way. She mumbles and repeats some things you say, but not everything. It just hurts my heart that he calls every blue moon just to know, is she walking, is she talking, I'm gonna come and see her, but he never does. I don't get any help for what people say, if you got a disabled child, you get help, you get all these people, they come and help. Not true. Not true. It hasn't happened for me yet. But like I said, it just hurts my heart that these men are out here, whether the child is disabled or not, but they feel that the child support that they do pay is enough. Being a dad to the child is obsolete. They shouldn't have to do that. Why? I mean, it was a time when the last time he saw her, he told me, if I can't have you, I can't do for your daughter. And that was just crazy. But that's the way it went. I'm saying my daughter's disabled. She has cerebral palsy. I carried her till I was 10 months and like a week. And I carried her too long. It was just a lack of oxygen to the brain. She has a seizure disorder, developmental delay. I never did drugs, never drank, never did anything. I took care of myself while I was pregnant as much as I could, but I end up with a disabled child. She's a blessing, but it is a lot of work. It's more than having a so-called normal child. But it's an experience for me. Every day I'm learning, but I just hate the fact that he lives this life where there's no responsibility for his children that he's made. You think because you pay child support, then that's that's contributing your part as a parent. That's so not true. I never cared about the child support. I just wanted the time. I wanted him to get to know what I'm knowing, to experience what I'm experiencing. But it never happened that way. That's why you see a lot of bitter moms and a lot of moms upset, because they're doing the mom and the dad, and then they have to explain to the child, well, dad can't be here because such and such, such and such, and it has to be in a way where the child don't take it as a negative. So the mother has to think, how am I going to tell him or her that his dad don't want to see him right now? That's not fair. That's a lot to put on one person, and they're already doing a whole lot. But I can understand the girl being upset for it as a child support, because you need more than just the little money that he's only making so much to pay so little. It's not like he's going to get an executive job or to be a doctor or a lawyer so you can really get an income from him. A lot of men do it for enough so he feel that you can get by on, which is not always enough. I mean, sometimes you need that other parent to step in, because you might be exhausted and tired and just can't do a lot, and don't have that family support, or don't have friends to help you out when you need help. It's not easy being a single parent, I can tell you that right now. And I only have one child. All these mothers that have more than one child and more than one baby daddy, it's not easy. That's triple hard, or just more work. But that's where the drama come in, because the men, it's like their mentality or their mind only thinks of one, not their seed, not what the rendezvous that they have with the mother and the sex and that it produced a child, but that the fact that they want to live their life the way they want to live their life, no matter that they made a baby. That's not fair. I hope I'm making myself clear. I don't tend to ramble. It's just not fair. But when the court wanted to put him in jail, they like straighten up and like, okay, I gotta do this, or I'll be doing time in jail. And that's only worse, because if you're doing time in jail, then there's no child support, then there's no help at all. So I don't know. It's like a catch-22. If you do, some women do set these men up to have babies by them thinking they can hold on to them. But my situation wasn't that way. It wasn't a planned pregnancy, but we were adults. We knew what we were doing. So, but it just didn't happen the way it's supposed to in the storyline. It just didn't happen that way. But I wasn't prepared to have a disabled child. I wasn't prepared. I was dreaming of having, 10 fingers, 10 toes, eyes and nose, mouth and smile, a baby that would become a child that would be able to understand. I never seen or never visualized, wait a minute, I might be one of those parents. You never think that way, and you always think of the positive during your pregnancy, which I did, and it just didn't happen out that way. So I support all the single mothers out here, whether they have one child or 2 or 3. How many other children do they have? I support them because they have a lot of work to deal with the children, as well as the dads that don't want to step in. True, in fact, there are men out here that are willing to step in and be that dad, but then you have to go through dramas with them. Oh, I'm not the kid's dad, but I've did this and I've did that and I did that. There's just so much that a woman has to deal with. So I hope I didn't ramble too much, and I do enjoy watching your videos. You're welcome to stop by my page and look at the stuff I have as well. Bye, dear. Bye.